Hey guys, Chris here with 4x4 Rides. So we got another great 1999 Toyota Land Cruiser, and this one is champagne with gray interior. Love the color combination. It's sitting on new Goodyear Wrangler Duratrac tires with stock new Toyota OEM suspension. So it's not lifted, but the tires, even though they are oversized, they don't rub. And I really love the 100 Series Land Cruiser. The 100 Series is from 1998 to 2007, and to this day it keeps its handsome appearance. Really is a good-looking truck, especially when you put on some bigger tires like the ones we have here. These Goodyear Wrangler Duratracs I really like. Personally, my favorite tire for the 100 Series because they're really good off-road. They also don't make that much noise for such an aggressive off-road tire. This particular Land Cruiser only has 135,000 miles, which, if you're new to the Land Cruiser market, that's considered pretty low miles. These trucks are known for running well over 300, 400, even 500,000 miles and more. So 135 is really low. Another cool thing about this truck is it has the rear locking differential, which most of them didn't come with. So let's take a look at the back. This is the middle row, and then you also have the third row seating. And one of the things I really like about the Land Cruisers is that they have the split tailgate. So if you're going camping, you have this bench back here that you can sit on, you can cook on, and then up top you have the shade. So really cool feature. Or if you're going tailgating, you set your cooler here. A lot of stuff that you can do. I wish they did that with more SUVs. So going back to this one actually has the rear locking differential, which most of them didn't come with, and it was only the early year Land Cruisers, if I'm not mistaken, on the 100 Series that actually came with that. They all come with center locking differential. I'm going to do a start up. They all come with center locking differential, which is a cool feature. That's for off-roading. If you ever get stuck, if you want to lock all the wheels so they move at the same speed, that'll help you if you're in bad situations. Like if you're stuck, you can lock the center differential and it'll help you get out of a jam. And not only that, on this one, you can actually lock the rear differential as well. On the 100 Series, they didn't make it with the front. They did on the 80, which is the generation before, which every Land Cruiser owner is always wanting to get the triple locked Land Cruiser. So you'll see it have rear and front, but that was only on the generation before this. If you wanted to put a front locker in this one, you would have to put in an aftermarket locker like an ARB, or that gets pretty expensive. But that will turn your Land Cruiser into like a real tank almost. It just locks front, differential, back, center. It can drive over anything. So cool stuff. I really like these trucks a lot. They're just so simple. Like, this is 20 years old, right? Over 20 years old. It's 1999. 23 years old. And they just look awesome. Really capable off-road. And these Land Cruisers are always in four-wheel drive. So you're in four-wheel high all the time. If you want to go into low, just shift that down into low. Now you're in four low. Feel it engage. And that's your center locking diff. So now I've got it in four low and with the center diff locking gauge. That's the center diff lock light. So I'll go ahead and turn that off. That's really only if you need it, if you're stuck. Turn that off and give it a second for it to, usually it takes a second for it to kind of get out of the, to unlock. Still locked, okay. Go ahead and put it into high. There we go. Now the light went away. So that is the, that's, and then if you wanted to put it in the rear lock on, you can switch that when you're, that's, you can only use it, I believe, when you're in 4-low. Then you can turn the locker on for the rear as well. Let's go and take it for a drive. So these 100 series Land Cruisers, they have the 4.7 liter V8 engine, known to be one of the best engines ever built by Toyota. And they can run a really long time. Main thing you want to do in terms of service on them is the timing belt and the water pump. So you want to do that every 100,000 miles, because you don't want that timing belt to ever break and damage the engine that way. But other than that, so we actually just replaced it on this one. Other than that, that's the main service that you want to look out for. And for the most part, these trucks are pretty easy to work on. There's nothing too complicated, you know, they're just simple, capable off-road vehicles. It's part of the reason why they're loved too. So if you're looking for a Land Cruiser, we have this one for sale. It is it'll be on our website, 4x4rides.com. And if there's any further modifications that you want done to it, just reach out to us. If you want to put in a lift kit, if I were to own this, I'd probably go ahead and put maybe a 2-inch lift. Anything else that you want done, roof rack. We're a distributor for Dobinson, so we can do all that kind of stuff. If you want to change, I would probably change the lights, the headlights to LEDs, stuff like that. So just ask and we can help. Okay guys, thanks for watching.